Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. Last time we got attacked over here. The Northmen are coming for Neustria once more and we have to fend them off. So let us do just that. We're going to set a rally point, set it down here, and we're going to just be ready. When they land some troops, we'll be ready to jump on them. So I think I'll unpause, trying to stay zoomed in so I can see my capital in here, but zoomed out enough that we can actually see enough. That'll do. Let's go. Oh, right, yeah, he joined on my side. I was like, he joined this war? And I was like, no. Yes, the two people I invited. That would make a lot of sense that they joined the war. Child of my dynasty, Judith. Judith is the daughter of my daughter, which means that we now have even more heirs. The Northerner menace, I'm definitely not going to, pay them any money. I'm just going to defeat them. Okay, we got some people heading over to Neustria, which is nice. Just really looking for them to... there we go. There's an army. Now we can raise ours. Didn't want to raise ours until we knew where theirs was, basically. Right, head up here. Don't know where you're going. Maybe we want to go to here. Make sure we have a good leader in charge. Could be us. But I think it's more likely going to be someone like this. Yeah, or the one we have on. Have we got something better? This one might be okay. +4 in farmlands. This whole lot is farmlands, basically, in plains. Right. Head over here. Oh, they've got another 800 on their side. We're going to head up to Clermont. I'm hoping that these guys will merge with me in Cambrai. Yeah, okay. And now we're going in. They're realizing I'm going to do the stupid and actually attack them. So we'll see what happens. My dog has run off into the farmlands. I will go and get the dog. Okay, I'm going to wait for this army. Yeah, wait for it to merge. Then I'm going to attack. Hey, Adelaide has my dog. Fantastic. Right. We'll wait for this army to actually finish moving in. There we go. Then we're going to attack. Let's see what happens. This is all fine. Anyone else joining us? In theory, these guys are joining us, but I don't really... Oh, there we go. There's where their army is. That's fine. Attack. They're now coming in here. Let's see how this goes. So we're about even to start off with, which is actually surprising. We've got 700 joining. Yes, because they have no knights or men-at-arms. We're actually incredibly powerful comparatively. Yeah. So we're going to win initially. Our knight was wounded, but apart from that, we're fine. Their men-at-arms joined, but a little bit too late. We got more troops, and now they are dead. Okay, cool. Right. Let us enforce demands. That seems good. We get reprieve. That seems all fantastic. Wonderful. You want to join my court? Yeah, cool. Let's get that guy in here. Right. Nothing else is under siege. That seems all good to me. He joined the court along with his wife. Yeah, perfect. Now we have a really good knight in our court. This is all fine. Yeah, let's unpause a little bit. Let it roll on. Just for like another month or two. And then we'll probably go for this hunt that we've got in Holland. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Okay, over here. We can ask our head of faith for more claims. I'd rather not. Let's plan a hunt. A legendary hunt. Okay. Legendary hunt. And we're going to hold it in Holland. Okay. There's no danger because that's where we are. We can put this guy onto the best one. I don't need a lot of people with us. So I'm going to go down to intimate party. Oh, I guess I don't have enough. Okay. Well, we will wait one more tick. Just waiting for the money. There we go. Right. Now we will hold the hunt. It's going to be a legendary hunt. It's going to be over here. And it's going to be best one of those. It's going to be intimate party. We're going to slay the beast. That's our plan. You're fine. Let's make sure our guest list is, well, narrowed down, I guess. So we probably want to narrow it down to... probably this. Gloryhound, hunt, vassals, court hunters, and friends. Although friends doesn't even matter either. Although, oh, each attending hunter will increase the success chance. Oh, in which case, why don't I just invite everybody? Yeah, I could just do that. But because we've invited too many, some people can say no. Oh. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's take out extended family. Yeah, let's go with this. This seems okay. Guest list is exactly 20, so none of them will decline, except for this person. Okay. Because of martial custom for women. Okay, so maybe I'll go for knights as well. And that should give us enough people. 33. Yeah, let's do that. Right, and let's start a hunt. Well, we arrived. Okay, let's see what's next. I guess we have to wait for everyone else to arrive, so let's go speed 5 until that happens. Okay. Duke Dietrich assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the fields near Holland. Many gameskeeper and flushers have been poring over the area for tracks and fumes. They haven't found anything, but I can feel it. The elusive creature is out there, somewhere near. Okay, so it's very treacherous, but we can also get a lot of glory. We are engaged in the hunt. Okay. People are sharing knowledge. Ooh. Once again, I find myself in the wild searching for the elusive white bear, and I'm yet to spot even a single trace of it. That is until I see a set of animal tracks leading far away from the path. Arnsetel grabs my arm fervently and pulls me away. He assures me that these are not the tracks of the legendary beast, but an ordinary bear. So 30% chance of it greatly increasing our chance, or I suppose you're right. I would love the chance of getting an increase, so let's do that. Track leads nowhere, that's fine. He hunted a vole. He's like, yeah, screw this, I'm getting a vole. I'm riding ahead of the group when the field suddenly grows still. The silence is almost palpable. Even the sound of my horse's hooves seemed to melt away. Just as I'm about to turn back to find the others, I glimpse it ahead of me, blurry as a dream. A bear as white as snow. The rumors were true, or it is just a bear. The rumors were true. We have found it. Okay. Also, he's just finished his task. How are we looking here? Everywhere is maxed out on control, so for just now, let's stick you onto train commanders. Right. There, on the horizon I see it, the white bear. I turn to a frenzy, sprinting towards it before it can once again turn to mist in my grasp. Snap. I don't even feel my leg becoming trapped between the rocks. All I see is the world sink in front of me as I fall up to my hips in some common poacher's trap. I struggle, but nothing I do is enough to shake my leg free. I may not get another chance to catch the beast, but there doesn't seem to be a way out. If I can find the right angle... Hey, it's a prowess challenge, which we'll succeed at, or I shout help. Alright, prowess challenge, let's go. We freed ourselves. We had a mental break. I can donate to charity, however, to get rid of it, or I can drink. I'm going to drink. That's fine. After hours of riding, scouring every corner of the fields, I'm forced to admit that defeat to the fading light. The white bear disappeared like a spirit the moment we saw it, seemingly leaving no trace of its scent or tracks. As I turn to return to camp, the distant calls of a bear taunt me across the darkening landscape. We failed! No! Okay, well, we've returned empty-handed. But, all of this stuff happened while I was there. We got some hunter experience, we got some experience here for horse, people got some glory. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but, you know, it could have been much better. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to speed 5. Let's clear some of this stuff out. Here, that's fine. I would love to do another one of these, but I can't do another one for 2 years, and I need a lot more money. Okay, well, you know, we'll see what we can get. Yeah, we're still waiting for that to finish building. We've still got a bunch of other things to do. Hey, you've just converted the culture in Ile-de-France. Fantastic. And you have 50 gold for me. Very much do appreciate it. We get 100 renown, and our grandeur goes up, and a nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares if my lord has coin. I don't really want to buy anything. Yeah. No, I'm okay. Thanks for the offer, though. Okay, so, let's see what we've got to still convert here. We're going to have a look at our culture. Not too much. Not too much. This is fine. We could start converting the stuff which is Rhinelander, which makes the most sense, because that's not Dutch or Franco-Dutch or French. So this is just completely out there. Yeah. Let's just start converting it, bit by bit. Which has the highest development? This one does. Okay, so we'll convert that one first. We'll see how that goes. Awesome. We could always try and get this land via the other option here. That's kind of our other thing we can do, convince de jure territory. I'm not really that bothered by it right now. I'd like to convert the culture of everything, because I'd like all of our things to be getting the same bonuses. I'd love our development, I'd love our development growth bonuses that we're getting for our culture to lead into us getting more and more tech and getting all of these holdings to upgrade. I think that's going to lead us to a good place, but yeah, we'll see. I guess there is a bit of logic and probably a strategy that you could do in this game where you could in theory run 2 cultures in your nation at one time. It'd be difficult to do, but in theory, because we've got a coastal one, you could run a culture like along here, which is doesn't have coastal bonuses. I don't know how you would make that work, because obviously I guess you would have to convert it all. Like, what we'd have to do effectively is convert all of our coastal ones, then change our culture to whatever we want, like the inner part of our nation to be, and then convert that separately. But that's a little bit difficult to do. Yeah, and of course you would only be able to do one hybrid culture, because if you ever did a hybrid culture, then everywhere would just auto-convert. And you'd have to split your vassals up differently as well. Like, you couldn't have the vassal hold Lille, for instance, in this scenario I've made up, because if they held Lille, then they would try and convert it to their own culture, which would then cause problems. Yeah. It's an interesting idea. I don't think we're going to do it this playthrough, but it's definitely interesting. We could go to this guy's grand tournament. I'm going to give it a pass for just now, just to save a little bit of money. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. How are things looking in general? Oh, Milo died. I now have an alliance with Baron Wolfgang. And do I have an alliance with his brother? No. I have no way of getting an alliance with his brother, unfortunately. Huh. Well, that's not ideal. I'm just checking the map as well, just to see if there's anything cool that's happening. I don't see anything crazy out there. This one's pretty different, I guess. Although it might just be the name of that one. Also, it looks like this is very much going to be won by the Muslim side. I was trying to remember the actual name of the religion, but Arashim wasn't what I was looking for. I think I was thinking of Sunni, but that's not quite the same, although that does say that there, so maybe that's the name, that's the actual name that you should use for it. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just rambling here. Let's clear this, and we'll carry on. Right. Oh. Knights qualify. Oh, so they entered into that tournament and qualified. That's kind of cool. That's the first time we've seen our knights go to a tournament without us, I think. That's neat. I guess they must be landed. That would make a lot of sense if they were landed and then they went over there. Yeah. And I guess for most of our time we haven't had landed knights. Oh, yes. I'll take the money for you. And I just remembered, over here, I saw one of these. Said it wasn't the right religion, unless it was talking about one of these. Yeah, let's go to the religion map mode for a second. I'm sure, maybe I clicked on that by accident. No? I'm sure I saw one of these was the wrong religion. I must be going crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go for crazy as my option here. Alright, well, we'll ignore it. Yep, we'll ignore it entirely. I guess if it's not the wrong religion, that's fine. Could be our vassal converted it in the between times. I'm going to need to go and check that on the VOD. It is extremely hot where I am right now, which isn't a great excuse, but it does mean that I am in a constant state of overheating. So, you know, not firing on all cylinders yet. Give it a week or two, get used to the fact that it's sunny for, 2 weeks in the year where I live, and then we'll see where things get to. Right. That is finished what it's doing, which means that we actually have more tax here. Fantastic. And you have a map. That means somebody's plotting against us. I don't really want them. I definitely don't want them for stress. Like, you know, if it will cause us critical stress. So I'm going to say, cool, thanks for letting us know. And then, I guess we'll spend our money on some things. Are we able to do another hunt? We are not able to do another hunt. 9 months' time we can do it. That's interesting. That's new as well. It usually says, you know, it's available on X date. It actually saying it's available in this many months. That's kind of interesting. I would like it if it showed both, but, you know, I like it. In principle. They're trying to make it easier to see what's going on. We would love to go up one here. This is going to save us money over time, and it's going to make our station men-at-arms better. So that's good. I need 240 for the hunt. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to start upgrading some of these. But we're going to make sure that we stay above 240. And these we want to upgrade just to increase our army size and to do it while we have the buffs, which might wear off from our knights. Right? Yeah, well, one of our knights anyway. Is it you? You're giving me, yeah, the skirmisher regiment size. That's the one that we definitely want to fill up before this guy dies and we suddenly lose that bonus. Also, look at that. They're at Glory 4 and Glory 3. They might actually not lose the entirety of the glory of the title before, like, you know, on succession. That'd be nice. Anyway, let us do a skirmisher. And that's about it. Yep. And then we wait till we have another, you know, 330. I should also, I suppose, notify when available if I want to do that one. Do we still have the sighting? I guess I can't even look right now. I should also employ a master of the hunt if we're doing hunts. Is my dog going to join me at the council meeting? Sure, but also why is the background like this? This seems kind of odd. I guess this is meant to be the kennels? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he can join me at the council meeting, that's fine. I'm sorry, King Conrad. I have to disagree with what you just grrr. My dog gurred, and he said, oh wait, that's a good idea. Fantastic. Meet peers off to play. My daughter, Lisbeth, has been invited to a gathering of peers by Prince Lambert. Prince Lambert being my son. So my son has invited his sister to go and spend some time with them. Sure, that sounds reasonable. You would like me to join your hunt? Beaumont. I mean, I should accept, I guess. Yeah. Before we do that, though, let's put in our Master of the Hunt. Master of the Hunt is gonna be you. You're excellent at it. Actually, let's make it an acclaimed knight so we get the glory bonuses for them being in hunts. Sure. And let's go. This seems absolutely fine. It's safe the whole way. Yeah, let's go. It only cost us 10 gold. So that works for me. Homeward bound. After a long day of travel, the horizon starts to bleed into warm colors. I take a moment to pause, close my eyes, breathe. Careful, my caravan leader Fortin screams, pointing at the plains beyond the path we follow. What looks like a small rodent is running into the wild, and after it, a black figure I easily recognize. We can try and get our pet. Barco is smarter than all of us, he'll find a way back. I'll personally find you. We're quick, everybody after him. We can get a delay. You know what? Let's delay our thing. I want to keep my dog. There you are. Doesn't take much to track the growling and broken twigs down to their origin. Barco sits over a leaf litter, licking his black paws from the blood of his victim. The squirrel is almost unrecognizable right next to him. Sure. Let's lower our stress. That seems good. Travel. A lowly delicacy. This gives me a chance of being ill. I think I'm going to say no to that. Fantastic. We've arrived. He's about as good at hunts as we are. Boiling anger. Oh, you might be king, but you're also an obnoxious boar. This unprovoked anger expressed by my rival comes as a complete surprise. She has been under a lot of stress lately, but when asked to explain herself, she only doubled down on the insults. Oh no. This event has another one where you can lose stress. I don't know what causes it to do one or the other, but yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Joffrey, Prince Conrad III's master of the hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the hunting grounds nestled in Beaumont's grasslands. With any luck, we'll find a husk of hares, and our falcons will have great sport. Oh, so we're being invited to falconing. Okay, I guess that makes sense given what we've done previously. Let's see. My falcon takes a perch and keenly spies across the landscape. In a flash, the bird descends upon something and turns to a frenzy once it has reached its prey. It pecks and claws at something on the ground, though I can't see what. I hurry over to the frantic, screeching falcon and find it hawing, not over a dead beast, but a small collection of coins and trinkets. Ooh, the value doesn't seem to be too extravagant, and I'm sure I wouldn't be able to find the original owner even if I wanted to. Oh, 50 gold sitting on the ground must be mine. My falcon has completely disappeared from my view, and looking all around the landscape, I see nothing. Then I hear it screeching out for me and find it perched with blood dripping from its talons, though there is no sign of any other beast nearby. Clearly my falcon has gotten into a fight with something too big for it to take on by itself, and it must be nearby. Let us find the beast. Prince Conrad's game master signal the party to hush. We have arrived at the release spot. Cool. And I watch excitedly as my falcon identifies a target and takes wing from its watch, soaring high into the air. The hares are none the wiser as my falcon scans the ground from high above. Time and again, my falcon swoops in for a kill, but misses, retreats, or only grazes its target. After hours of attempts, the game have all but disappeared. The falcon is near, exhausted, and the light is fading. We failed! Oh no! It eluded us this time, but we gained the trait Hunter. Okay, although we already had the trait Hunter, I think. And we gained some more experience here. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, that's all good to me. And now we're heading back. Right, we got a new lifestyle thing here. So this one's very good. I don't know what we're going for next. I guess cutting cornerstones makes sense if we do any more building. Oh, actually, extort subjects makes sense, because that's a great way to make a lot of money. Yeah, let's do that, and let's start extorting our subjects. I can't do that because I'm traveling. Oh. I can't extort them until I'm at home. That makes sense. The Metal Man. Truly a stroll through Niederschnitt is a gift from the gods. Is a gift from God. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark, get me out of this metal prison. My squire took offense at my manner, even goes so far as to call me heartless and has abandoned me. Whatever the strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armor. I could, of course, have someone help him, but is it truly worth it? I can offer him loyal squires for his fealty. Okay. He's not very good. Consider the armor gone for a price. Okay. Or I'll leave him to his fate. I'll get the money. That's fine. And we have arrived. Fantastic. We get some more horse experience. We're almost at level 1 horse. And now we have some things that we can do. Our son has learned the Doyle vulgar language. Oh, yeah. Also, how's our other son doing? We have a grandson. Ooh. Yeah, a potential heir. We have an heir and a spare now. What fantastic times we live in. Right. Let us upgrade this. So we're going just a couple in there, and we want to have enough that we can now go on the hunt, although we want to extort subjects first. Let's do that. Peasants. We can lower the control growth by 100 in Zealand. We can lower popular opinion by 50, or it's not worth getting them upset. I'll lower popular opinion by 50, I don't care. It says Zealand, which is... Oh, is that Middelburg? Oh, that is Middelburg. Okay. So popular opinion is minus 14. I mean, that's fine. It's not the worst. And it was quite a lot of money, so now I can upgrade this a little bit more. Perfect. So we're now going up to 9, so we're going to have a lot of light footmen at some point. It's really increasing the numbers of our army as well, which is good. Next, I think it's time for us to hold another hunt, if we can. Can I? No. Cannot be hosted for 2 months. I will wait 2 months then. Month number 1. Oh, Court Grandeur dropped. And then, Child of my Dynasty. Cool. That is a fantastically long name. And then month number 2. And now can we do it? We need to wait 10 days. Okay, that's why I kind of like it giving me the date. There we go. There's the hunt. There are no legendary sightings. Oh no! So we can't do the hunt because it's gone. It's now gone forever. At least until we get another sighting. That's unfortunate. What I think we'll do then is we'll upgrade that to max, and then we'll start working on that. Yeah, so we'll keep increasing our men at arms. How much does it cost for the next one? Costs 112. Okay. Well, it's going to be a while till we get there, but that's okay. Minting new coinage. It is my right and responsibility to determine what coinage is to be used throughout all of Frisia. The choices I make will determine how the coinage, and by extension my realm, is seen throughout the world. So we can mint these to get development growth in our realm. We can get 350 gold, or I can debase the coinage. Well, it's not a high chance of succeeding, so I think we will simply do this one and get development growth in every one of our holdings in Frisia. That seems good. You've invited me to your feast in Haarlem. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's been a while since we've gone to a feast. It's right next to us. I think we can manage. Yeah. Right. Making time. The servants run across the hall, bring the final decoration. Some of the guests have yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Okay. Well, this is fine. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Count Luitpold, has welcomed us all to the feast. Ah, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. I'm a little worried that the serving staff missed my goblet when they last came around, but there's always the next course. In fact, that's one of the lovely things about a banquet, there's always a next course. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Okay, we can mingle. Chance to be seen with the great and good, or just lose stress. I'll just lose stress. That's fine. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Tassilo leans over to tell me that he finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about different things. Nice. Okay. What did I promise last night? I cannot remember what led up to it, but I remember slapping the back of my vassal Count Leopold and telling him I would do anything he asked of me. I'm definitely not going to give him a hook. Every character gains opinion of me for not giving him a hook. Sure, that seems good. It was with a disturbing smile that Franz recounted some of the more terrifying stories about Count Leopold's means of diplomacy. I should not let it get to me, but I'm finding it hard to think of anything else. Every grin from our host now starts looking a little too wide. Every clanging of a flagon or plate makes me jump, anxious that someone has incurred his wrath with some minor slight, or worse, that that person is me. Well, again, stress. Surprisingly, but not too surprisingly, Leopold mostly glosses over his guests and instead praises himself for the quality of the feast thrown. A tad rude at best, but the amount of clapping reflects that. It doesn't really matter what we say. We'll say it's unseemly. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment, the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Count Leopold smiles at me. What a feast! Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting, but now I stagger out of Count Leopold's halls twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I will struggle to forget. Get some eager reveler points, and we lose a ton of stress. Nice. That's pretty good. And now we travel back home. See how that goes. Oh, we made it. Well done, us. My last chance. Press your claim or you're gone. Oh no, well, see ya. I'm not really that worried. He can be gone. It doesn't really bother me at all. I honestly couldn't tell you who he was, so that seems fine. Let's upgrade that to max. So now we have both of those upgraded. We probably need to upgrade the other two, but that's fine. Here, a knight's declaration. A knight is reading poetry towards my wife? Well, let's allow us to get ourselves to the court grandeur. Our wife is 53. Let's let her have some courtly love. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.